So Paul, what are we doing today?
We're going to be test driving a few electric vehicles.
Electric vehicles?
Yes, and then we're going to go and test drive a Caddy for you to see if you can drive it all the way down to Portugal.
Yeah, because I don't think I can drive an electric vehicle down to Portugal.
You could, it will just take a bit of time.
So how can he say that you can have this car the whole day?
Because that's how they do it in Norway.
And you only have to bring the car back by 5:30?
By 5:30. So the whole day you can drive this car.
Oh my goodness. Because it's like 11 o'clock now, so
Yes.
it means you can have a 6.5 hour test drive.
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
So if you're smart, and these are the people coming to Norway, if you're smart about this, if your car has to go in for a service, ask the dealership you want to test drive one of their newer models. Then you have a rental car for the whole time that your car's being serviced.
Oh, that sounds like a good plan.
Welcome to Norway. And that's what I love.
Oh, what's
Check
that
how
thing that comes up?
That's where you can check your speed. It's your speedometer as well.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. So we're going to go into reverse. The reverse camera comes on. We've got our seat belts on.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Oh my God. This is my first time in an electric car. Nothing happens though. Is the battery flat?
No, the battery is full. We need to go into reverse and then we'll release the park brake.
It's so quiet. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's so quiet because you don't know, because it's motors, right?
Yes.
But that
I
means...
thought it wasn't even switched on.
No, because it doesn't have an engine.
Oh my God, this is, I feel quite scared. This is quite scary. Oh, shit. You've just crashed into something.
No, I
with
didn't.
this
It's the
electric car.
brake. It's the brake. It's how sharp the brakes are.
Oh my God, you're going to kill me. I'm going to be dead.
No, I'm not. Listen to it.
There's nothing to listen to. There's no noise.
Absolutely no noise.
Oh my goodness.
And I think that's the danger.
Yes, like you don't know if you're going to rev or anything.
No. And so you've got a clutch and a brake. No, you have no clutch. The clutch is gone.
There's no clutch.
No clutch. So it's the same as an automatic.
I feel quite nervous. I feel like quite tense.
Why?
I don't know. It's like because I'm like traveling in a car that's not making a car noise.
Is this your first electric car that's driving in?
Yes.
Well, welcome. We'll go to where we can speed up a little bit. So in town you have to go between 30 and 40 depending on the speed limit.
Okay. So now we're speeding at 70.
Yes. But it didn't feel like 70. And the steering wheel is actually turning with the actual...
As the way the road bends.
Absolutely. So I'm just holding it and it's doing it for me. I'm just literally holding it. And it's just ever so slightly. No force whatsoever from me needed.
So you say you hardly even have to put your foot on the accelerator?
I'm basically just, my foot is just resting on the accelerator. And the car is turning.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that! Look at that! I'm not even doing it. Look at that, and it's just bringing it back. That is amazing.
No, I don't know. I'd be scared that this car might take over my life.
I think it's so easy to actually forget that you're driving.
What was that noise?
That was telling me that we're going quicker than the speed limit.
Okay.
It was warning me.
Oh, you're still going quicker than the speed limit.
Well,
But how does the car know what the speed limit is?
because it picks it up. It actually picks up the speed limit board,
Okay.
which is amazing. But there's now so many buttons. I don't know what to press.
Oh my God, I thought we were going to go off the road, but the car won't let us go off the road. So the car's not actually going to let you have an accident?
Well, technically it shouldn't. But I think I can override by pulling the thing if I need to.
Okay.
And I think that's why you need to keep your hands on the steering wheel.
It might be an idea to keep your hands on the steering wheel when you're driving.
Absolutely. But there again, I've gone over the speed limit without realizing it.
And it didn't beep this time. Ah.
So that's picked up this new road sign, 70.
Sort of like do a whole
Panoramic.
tour of Norway's country roads.
Not too bad. No potholes.
Yeah. There's more potholes in the town than there is out here.
Only at the South African Embassy.
No, like where I stay, there's lots.
Oh, you've got potholes there.
Yeah. So we're heading to see Cup, whatever
Whatever cup might be.
Whatever Cup might be.
Ooh.
Look at all the birds!
Bird
Ooh. So Cup seems to be like a little town. But look how pretty this is.
It's a little town. It's a quiet village.
I don't know if you're supposed to be singing in my video, Paul. Oh, pellets. Oh. I reckon that some of these places must have, well, on the other side of the trees, probably got a nice view of the lake.
Might be. Oh, there's the lake right there.
Yeah. I think she said she's got a view of the lake. So here you have a typical little Norwegian town.
And this is not even the main street.
No, we're not at the main street yet. We're still... So it's actually not such a little town. It's quite
spread out, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a little country town.
Some folks walking their dog.
They got quite a view of the lake from here. Lake Mjøsa. It does seem a bit like the road to Norway, but
This is like over the Ingjøvik.
yeah.
It's far away from the center.
Oh, that's the center of the town. It's like a building.
Do you think that was the center of town?
I think that might have been the center. We might be going to the outskirts again.
Oh my word. No, there wasn't a Remo or a TV. Can't be the center.
You can park and go for a walk in the forest.
So on the dashboard inside you can actually see the speedometer on that screen.
Yes.
The seats in the back have got warmers in as well.
Warmers for there as well. And what does the boot look? It's quite what look. Ah, it's got all kinds of.
And typically in Norway, no spare wheel, because
Why
you don't
not?
need a spare wheel.
Why not?
Because the wheels have been treated with a gas that will actually fill up the hole if you have a little puncture.
Oh wow. It's not that much boot space.
No, actually not.
Mm.
Much smaller than the Tucson.
Okay, so this is now in Cup at some random museum. Old buildings.
Well, yes.
It's quite nice old buildings actually. It's quite pretty here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So it says Kap Melkfabrik Oostentute Kommune. Kap Milk Factory. Maybe this was
Strange.
the old milkery or where they brought
The
all
old
milk.
dairy.
Yeah.
But look at that, like the stained glass window effect up there.
Maybe they ran out of the see-through one.
I think so.
Put the green ones in.
Ah, this is your place. Look,
Yes.
Venturum.
Yes, I've got my own room inside there.
Yeah, this is cool. I could have one of these on my farm.
You could.
Okay, right. Let's see.
So I have no idea what we're going to find inside.
No, I don't know either. Maybe it's just like an empty space.
Could be. Who knows? You just find that little... there we go.
Oh no, it's got quite a few things in here.
Well, it's much smaller than...
There's a battery.
I
You
think
got
this is just
the water.
Yes, but there's no gas.
No.
So this is an electric motor to turn the wheels.
Yeah.
You can still fill up your windshield wipers.
Mm.
Oh. Now we know what's under the hood.
Yes. So what do you think about this driving experience?
I think that for me personally, I'll need to get used to the speed because it just really quickly goes over the speed limits. So you have to be very tentative about it. I think getting the use of the actual steering wheel, deciding when to turn with the road, needs a bit of getting used to as well. But I can see how that's a very big safety feature. This is a great car for someone that is becoming a bit older, I think, and lazy to change gears. I think I miss that the most, is the actual ability to change from gear to gear.
Yeah.
But we'll see what the ID3 from Volkswagen has got to offer. The trunk space is a bit small, and the space here in the back is kind of tiny as well. So
there's not much leg room in the back.
Yeah, it's not really that much of space inside. Yeah, otherwise, no, it's not bad. It's a new car.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I'd rather go for a Pajero. Look at this. Now at Volkswagen, I just love the color of this car. It is stunning. So we're going to test drive the Volkswagen ID3. ID3.
What's your opinion?
This is good. If you charge her at home,
Yes.
you just put the
AC.
Yes.
Okay.
You have
Perfect.
Oh.
the key.
Thank you.
I show you.
We will look very nicely after the vehicle. It's not as nice as the green one, but it does the same thing.
Yes. It does exactly the same thing. And here is it. 405.
Right.
Yes. And then
It's quite a distance that it still can do.
yes. If you put your on the brake pedal,
Yep.
now the engine starts.
Oh,
You don't have to push a button.
no start button whatsoever.
No start button. You just have the key with you, and then you and it starts.
And then you put your foot in the brake and it starts. That for me is like,
That scares her.
for me, when you put your foot in the brake to stop, not to start.
And as soon as I release the brake, it automatically will...
Yes. If you go out of the car now,
Yeah.
you just shut down and the car is off.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And does this like heat up in winter before you drive? Can
Yes.
you set it as well for preheating?
Yes. You
Okay.
can program it
Yeah.
or what? Yes. Or start by your phone.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so it's got an app.
Yes, an app. I show you. There, the We Connect ID.
Brilliant.
So the car can run off your app.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, brilliant. So you can
This is
obviously-
another car, but
yes, but you can preheat.
Yes, you can preheat. Just push the start button.
That is amazing.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
Next artificial intelligence car. So I can tell you there's not as much leg room in the front of this car and compared to the other one we just tested.
Yes. The other one, standard, comes with the actual seat that is electronic and you can move it. This one's got a old wacky pump version of it. I don't know how I feel about the car being able to start with just the key here
brake,
and the
yeah.
brake, because if I have a kid that plays around, it might be a problem. So you have to, yes, and people would say don't have your kids play anyway. Life happens, you don't know. There's a big difference.
Definitely. This for me is just like a souped up Golf.
Absolutely. And the changing of from brake to park to that happens here. There's no more here, or there's no gears whatsoever.
Oh,
for
there's
that either.
nothing over
there's
here.
nothing whatsoever.
Okay.
Right.
So this is like, yeah, this is very different, although it's very much the same. It's very much like a Golf,
Yes.
but it's very different, the electrics.
Well, this doesn't feel like a Golf on the inside. A Golf you can actually, this feels a little bit more spaced out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this.
I like those things
Okay.
though. I like those. I like armrests.
And there we go.
So I'm already enjoying the armrest. It's got different modes.
It's got different modes. So if you've got your eco mode, your comfort, your sport mode, and then you can go and customize your individuality to it. Then you can assist your road with driving, so you can have all the different functions. Which is not too chabby.
But what I like is that the car doesn't take over and control your steering wheel like the other one did.
Well, you can actually have it done.
Oh, okay.
So that's been switched
Oh,
off.
lane assist.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't like that lane assist thingy.
Why? What made you?
I don't know. Just now the car's actually got its own brain and just takes over.
That's true. But that's why you have to be awake and aware of your surroundings. What does the space behind me look like in this chair? Do you think someone can sit comfortably behind me?
I think this has actually got more leg room in the back than the other one did.
Well,
This is definitely more leg room.
so these guys are busy putting down the new fiber cable
In the lake.
in the lake. That's what they're doing. And then further out, that is the fish harvesting that's being done.
Okay. So you say this car is picking up the car in front?
Yes, so it's matching the speed of the car in front of us. So even though we can, and see that guy's just sped up, so now we've gone to 80. But I don't want to have this guy, so I'm just going to undo that because I want to be able to control my speed.
Okay, so the car was just matching to the car in front and you weren't even doing anything to make it pick up speed.
Which is great.
Well, not if the car in front is speeding like a maniac.
True, and that's what happened with the Tesla in America.
Because if you got someone in front that's got a death wish, you don't want your car to suddenly follow them.
But we'll see how accurate this car's measurement is right now. Because
Are we coming up to like a
Gunport.
speed check?
so I'm going 78 and it's, yeah. So it was 4 kilometers slower in the car than the actual speed measurement outside.
Yeah, the fact you can operate this from an app is cool. But I've just had a thought.
Yep.
Why would I want an electric car in Portugal when I don't even have electricity or solar power yet? How am I going to charge it up?
That's your motivation for getting solar power quicker. And there are charge stations everywhere.
In Portugal?
Yes.
Okay. There's a picture of the lake. It is beautiful. So you can change the mood lighting in the car. So you can go for eternity, desire, euphoria, or vitality.
And it's the lights in the door that actually change color. So the door panels change color. Amazing. Don't know when I would use it, but
No, it's like a funky disco vehicle.
absolutely. It looked really good inside the tunnel. When we
It
go
did.
through the tunnel, we'll do it again.
Okay, this time it'll be red.
Yes. It was indigo purple or something like that.
Yeah, because we're into euphoria now. This is definitely bigger than the other one we looked at.
It feels deeper.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it goes back a little bit further as well.
Yeah. It does. It's deeper and
Yeah,
it sinks more down.
cool. Okay, right. Let's see what...
It's under the hood.
Yes.
It's tiny.
It's much smaller. Look at it. It's like...
It's very compact.
Yeah.
Still a battery.
Oh, it seems to have a much smaller battery.
No, it's about the same size as the other one, 12 volts.
But the whole area looks much smaller.
Yeah, I think it's just better designed in the fact of compact.
Okay.
Oh. There's a lot more
Oh,
room.
there's chargers in the back here as well.
Yeah. My seat in the other car was pulled back just
Yeah.
as far. And it was really tight.
Yes.
This, I still have some space.
Yeah, there definitely seems to be more legroom in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. And one extra thing that they have that the other one didn't have is, let's say you're transporting skis.
Oh, yeah.
Then what you do is you sink this down and your skis can go in here, and so you don't need a ski box.
Oh, excellent.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, they've thought of everything.
I like it.
I prefer this car. This car definitely feels more like a real car. The other one,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like the other one. It didn't feel real.
I think this is the Volkswagen quality that we've come to know and expect.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not a Golf.
Yeah, it's
The Golf is no longer. Definitely a workhorse.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you're wanting is a workhorse. It's got the winter tires in there in the back.
It's a four-wheel. So it opens big enough.
Yeah, you can fit quite a lot of stuff in here.
You could.
Definitely. It's got the tow bar. Yeah.
If you're gonna have your goats roaming around, you've got protected.
Yeah. You'd need to be able to have air coming in though,
Yeah.
somehow or other. Might be better to just get a trailer and tow them. It's quite tidy inside.
It is. It's been clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're inside the Caddie, Cindy's potential car for her farm. It is a diesel, and we're just going to test drive it a little bit and see how it handles the road. So Cindy, what do you think about the seat so far?
The seat, actually, you know what? This seat is actually more comfortable than those electric car seats.
Yes, I would agree with you, definitely.
I feel like I'm sitting far more comfortably. Although it doesn't have an armrest.
Yeah, I do miss the armrest as well. You can smell this is a diesel, and it's much more noisier than the cars that we've driven today.
Definitely, but listen to the sound of it as it
Absolutely doing what it needs to do.
yeah.
So it's got 6 gears, it's a 4x4. It's a 4-wheel drive vehicle that you can switch over, which is not bad. But again, it's a VW Caddie. Good space in the back.
Yeah. Definitely enough space for my 20 avocado plants that I'll have at that time.
Absolutely.
I might even be able to fit in some clothes as well.
It's a 2010 model, which is not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what she does now. We're gonna go take her on the off-road for a second.
Yeah.
See how she handles
But it's holding the road well. You say though that you're not too sure about the clutch. Do you think the clutch needs
No, you can feel it was a replaced clutch.
Okay.
It's not. The clutch was definitely replaced.
Okay.
You can feel when you actually push it in and you change gears.
Do you sit quite high?
You can see the world around you, which is not bad.
Yeah. No, I definitely feel these seats are far more comfortable. It's unbelievable.
This can easily drive you all the way down to Portugal.
I think so. I think so.
Seriously, it's smooth.
But we do have to see about getting a big service
Yes,
before I do
I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
Take it into
Volkswagen.
Okay, so we're on the gravel road, so these are going to be kind of the roads that you'll be traveling.
Yeah. I'm just trying it on a dirt road.
See how it does.
It's got power.
Yeah, But it is a diesel. It's quite steep here as well.
Mm.
So there we go. Quite good.
It's holding the road quite nicely.
I'm sure between all the quintas you'll have roads like this.
Mm. Well, I've got a road like that going down to my cottage.
Little thing that can actually open the hood up.
I'm trying to.
Little lever.
Just in time.
Oh, it looks clean. And I was sold. So meet Matilda.